I sent out a couple too, but man, you know what time it is, man. Overtime with Otis, man. We clocking in. Today I got a special guest on my first live stream. Shout out my guy Travis. Travis takes the loop. How you been doing?
I'm doing good. How are you, bro?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Just getting off work. You know how oh dang, I pulled it up on my phone. You know I'm a rookie. Just getting off work or whatever. But
Yeah.
how was the Bear how did you become a Bears fan?
How did I become a Bears fan? I mean, it's not like, it's kind of simple. I just grew up in Illinois, been here my entire life. My dad was a Bears fan, so I just kind of followed his footsteps and yeah, that's pretty much how it is.
Okay.
I will say my mom is a Packers fan, so that's kind of it was
That's
it
hard.
was a little weird, but it's all right. That's usually how it goes in Illinois. It's either you're a Bears fan or a Packers fan, and you're mainly Bears fans, but you get those Packer fans sometimes, so it's all right though.
Man, you wouldn't believe it. In the DMV area, Jerry Jones even said it. You can look it up on YouTube. He said the DMV area buys the second most to Dallas by the second most Cowboys fans. Like my dad's a Cowboys fan.
Really?
Yeah, that's crazy growing up because the Commanders and the Redskins history, we always been trash. Like the Cowboys used to always beat us all the time. So
Yeah.
having my dad as a Cowboys fan, I'm just like he always tell me, man, the Cowboys gonna whoop on y'all. They gonna do this. They gonna do that.
Well, they
It's
haven't done
always
that in a
been that.
while. They
Nah,
haven't
I'm
done
glad.
they
I'm
haven't,
glad.
they haven't done that in 30 years.
No, but they kept my guy George Pickens though. George Pickens, he was doing
I
his thing.
guess. I guess. Yeah, you went to Georgia. He's
Oh
all right.
yeah, shout out,
He's
shout
all
out to
right.
them Georgia dogs. They've been doing their thing in the NFL. But who's your favorite Bears fan? I mean, your favorite Bears player in history?
Favorite Bears player in history. Um well, when I first started watching, it was like 2017, 2016. That was when I was like really young. So at the time, I want to say Jordan Howard. Jordan Howard. I don't know if you know who that is or not, but he was a sixth round pick out of like UAB, and I think he went to Indiana. And
Okay.
he was like a little power back. He was like a power back, like a tall power back, and he was just the best player on the Bears at the time, and the Bears sucked. So that was everybody's favorite player because they really had nobody else really.
Yeah.
So I
No,
like
I
Jordan
think I
Howard.
do. I think I do remember Jordan Howard because Jordan Howard he was doing his thing for sure.
Yeah.
Like he could catch out the backfield too, right?
That I don't really remember. I just remember him running over everybody. But
Okay.
he was just running over everybody. It was just so much fun to watch. Um, and I also liked it's also just because he was like a fifth round, late round draft pick, so it's kind of fun seeing those players come out and just dominate kind of.
Definitely.
I guess we traded him away, like I want to say after the 2018 season because he didn't
Mhm.
really fit like the Matt Nagy scheme, and then we ended up like keeping David Montgomery, and he's like the same type of player, so it was a little interesting. So, but yeah, that I guess Jordan Howard. I guess that was the first player like I really loved. So was him. I mean, I guess right now, like all time, it would probably be Caleb Williams. That's like
Caleb
the best.
Williams.
That's
Okay.
the best quarterback in franchise history.
I thought you were gonna say like Brian Urlacher, but even though that's before your time,
I mean, I wasn't.
that's the old
mean,
Bears.
that's really old. I mean, I was born in 2006, so he
Yeah.
was. That was like the latter half of his career.
So you like
But he's a,
my little brother age. My little brother was born in '06.
yeah. So I mean, yeah. I mean, I remember having like a Brian Urlacher jersey and everything. I mean, I remember Jay Cutler. I remember Jay Cutler. I remember seeing him all the time on the Bears. The problem with him was it was like it depends on which Jay Cutler showed up. It was either the one that threw like three picks and like one touchdown, or the one that threw like five touchdowns and like for like 300 something yards. That's usually
Oh
how it went
yeah.
for me. So
No, it was I don't know. This might be before your time, Travis. You say he was born in '06. It was a minute ago. Was it 20? Don't get me lying. I don't know the year exactly, but Jay Cutler he threw D'Angelo Hall like four picks in one game.
I remember that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
he
that
threw him like
vividly.
four picks, and then and then Brian Arakbo, he just had a interview where he was saying how Jay Cutler he threw like a duck in the air, somebody tipped it, he caught it and ran it back for a touchdown. It was
Yeah,
a
you never knew which Jay Cutler you were getting, so it was all right though. He was at the time he was like the best quarterback in Bears history. Well, to us.
okay. Phoenix
So
Phoenix 2026, man. HTTR forever for sure. Shout out to you.
But yeah, I mean,
You know what the HTTR means?
no.
It's held to the Redskins.
Oh,
So that's what they mean. But
I
now,
never knew that.
since it's not the Redskins, it's held to the
It's the
Commanders. So it's a
Commanders.
HTTC.
I see. Yeah, I never knew that. Well, I shouldn't know that, right? So,
Nah, hey, that's it. That's not yet too. Hold on. Let me get on to the. Let me get on to the next one. Okay. So the Commanders and the Bears rivalry. Where do you think that stems from?
um, I don't really know. I never really knew it was a rivalry. I think until maybe like the Hail Mary. I mean, I guess people were starting to gas it up a little bit. I mean, I guess for me, I don't view it as a rivalry. I kind of just view it as like, oh, it's the Commanders again. We get them again. Like they have
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels. It's not really like a rivalry to me because I feel like a division. I just can't stand the division rivals
Mhm.
more than other teams. So like the Packers, the Lions, the Vikings. I mean, the Commanders. It's kind of like, oh, we got the Commanders. You know what I mean?
The only reason why I say it was a rivalry because you remember those years. I think for the last 4 years. I think this year is the only year we haven't played y'all in the last 4 years.
I
It'll be
yeah.
here,
Okay. Yeah,
there,
yeah, yeah.
here, there. So that's the only reason why I say it's a
Yeah. Okay,
rivalry.
I see what you mean. Yes, and they were always good games.
Yeah, and then
Um,
the fans would always go back and forth like bickering and stuff like that. Like it was
I
it was
know.
one guy because and it's crazy how Caleb Williams is from this area.
Mhm.
Like it's so many people around this area. Me too. I'm not even gonna lie. Hey look, first stream ever. I'll put it out there. I wanted to be like a full circle moment. I
Mhm.
wanted because I didn't know Jaden Daniels would be who he is today. So I'm on some stuff like, okay, let me get Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams is from around the area.
Yeah.
I want him to come back. I seen he could do good things. I wanted me and a lot of Commanders fans. We wanted him to win a Super Bowl in the DMV because he's from
Mhm.
here.
I mean, so I forgot what I was gonna say now.
Hold on, let me get this comment. Chris Baskins, this is my guy right here. He a big Commanders fan too. Shout
Yeah,
out Overtime with Otis, man.
I need to
Oh,
get
let
some of
me let
my
me give
people in here.
everybody. Let me tell everybody. Make sure you sub up to my guy Travis Takes the Loop, man. Even if you're not a Bears fan or you're not a White Sox fan, he gets good takes. He has good takes and he does good views and he gives good opinions. He's not biased on his because certain commanders and certain content creators they're really biased. Like they're just gonna say whatever for their team for real.
I mean,
Let me
I
see.
wouldn't say I'm not, not biased. I am pretty biased towards, my
You what?
teams.
Hey, look,
I think
man. I was trying to
I
give
try
you.
to be
I was trying to give you
neutral.
some slack, man.
I try to be neutral. No.
Okay,
I made a
okay.
video
Phoenix
today.
2026. Oh, it said, "Let's go, Commanders." You already know, man.
Bear down. We love the Bears over here.
No, and that's another thing. Before I get to the next comment, when I first heard "bear down," I thought like I heard some Packers fans saying it. I was like, "Is this good for the Bears? Like, or is this bad?" Like, and then y'all beat us, and then I kept on all the Bears fans saying "bear down, bear down, bear down." I'm like, what? I thought like say if you're in the woods and a bear happens to be, dead or whatever.
Yeah,
So it's like you're gonna be like, oh,
bear
that
down.
bear's down. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
You're not gonna be like, oh, the bear's winning.
Or there's the
Where does that
Bears.
where does that originate from?
I have no idea. It's just the slang over here. It's just like bear down, da bears,
Okay.
monsters of the Midway. I know the monster of the Midway came from the 80s. I know that one. But like bear down, I don't know where that came from. That's just kind of what
Hey,
people say around here, and you just kind of go with it.
I got you. I got you.
I gotta do more
Let me
research
see.
on that stuff.
Hey, this is my guy Protect, man. Shout out Protect. He's another Commanders content creator.
I
Shout
gotta
out
I,
shout out
I
to
gotta get
him.
some of my people in here. No one
And
wants
hey,
to
look,
come in here for
send the
me.
stream out. Send the stream out, cause I ain't gonna lie. When I was trying to get the technical difficulties under, cause it's my first stream on my page, man, the sound was messed up. I couldn't hear you. You couldn't hear me. So I was just over here sending the stream out. I was like, man, somebody gotta get on here. Let me see.
Yeah.
It said I'm Subby. Shout out. I'm Subby. Shout out me, cuz. Okay, Phoenix 2026. Shout out to her, man. Let me see. Next comment, Chris Baskins. I'm a tune in. I'm on the way. I had to lock in. Oh yeah, shout out to my guy Chris. Okay.
Someone said yo in the chat.
Yo, this my man. This my man's AJ right here. Why he put this name right here? Rich H.O. Shout out my guy AJ, man. That's my brother right there. Let me get back into the questions. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, the Hail Mary. So I'm gonna tell you. Tell me what you were doing when the Commanders beat the Bears in the Hail Mary.
On the Hail Mary. All right. So, I mean, I guess I was watching the game. I remember that. And I remember thinking, when we scored that, I want to say Roshan Johnson ran it in for the touchdown. And I'm like, oh shoot, like there's 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. They have no, I think they had one timeout. You guys have one timeout. And Matt Eberflus, worst clock management, time management guy ever. He didn't care about, the yards or whatever. He just pretty much let you guys go right down the field, pretty much almost to midfield.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, like please don't tell me that this is gonna come back to haunt us. Cause I knew like you just don't give up yards just to give up yards.
Yeah.
And I it was really until Jaden Daniels was like scrambling around and I'm like, oh boy, like this is not gonna end good. And then next thing you know, he throws it up. It was short of the end zone and it was tipped up in the air. I'm like, oh God. And then the guy caught it in the end zone, and yeah, I was pretty speechless, man. It was not fun, not a good time for me. I will say, since that happened, after that game, the Bears season went downhill from there. But I will say that did help us fire Matt Eberflus and get Ben Johnson over here and help us have a winning season for the first time in like forever. So that was pretty awesome. But
Oh, yeah.
there is
Let
some
me tell.
positives to that. But
Let me tell you where I was doing. So I was over here chilling. It was me, my cousins were over, and then it was me and my wife. She was over too. So
mhm.
we're over here. So we're over here chilling, and I see the guy. Who was the guy on the Bears, the defender who was going to the crowd, and he
Tyreek
was
Stevenson,
waved. Okay, Tyreek Stevenson. He went over to the crowd. He was waving to the crowd, and he was like,
yeah,
"Man, y'all fans, get out of here!" And I was over here like, "Man, I'm ready to turn this off." But I was like, "Let me see," because if you a Commanders fan and you in the chat, let me know if you remember the time the Saints came in. It was crazy. It was Jameis Winston too. Jameis Winston came in here and threw. It wasn't a game winner, but it was to end the first half. So he threw a Hail Mary
I
up.
see.
He just caught it. I was like, man, this would be some Commander stuff to happen. My guy Protect said it's lit for sure. Shout out to Protect. Everybody sub my man's Protect up for sure. He's a good Commanders content creator. That's my bro for real.
I got him after
But
this. I'll subscribe to him after.
yeah, shout out to my guy Protect. Oh, this is my cousin. This is my cousin Angel. She said it's me, cuz Granny said shout her out. Man, shout out to my granny, man. I love her. Shout out my granny. But so I was over here. I see Jaden and I see him like scrambling around. I think it was holding. I ain't gonna say it, but I think it was holding.
They
So
don't
I
really
see
call much
Jaden.
holding at the end.
Oh no, they don't.
They don't
I
really
see
call much
Jaden
holding.
scrambling around. Then I see him launch it up. Jaden threw that thing. I was like, man, well, I guess the game's over. Then Noah Brown catches it. The whole man, it was just the whole DMV was happy.
The entire city of Chicago probably, yeah, the murder rates probably went up after that game.
They
It was
probably
pretty
did. I
bad.
I
It
know
was
they was
bad.
mad
It
because
was bad.
after didn't y'all season like tank after that?
I think we lost like the next like 12 games. Like we didn't win a game until the last week of the season when we beat the Packers.
I
Um,
think I think that happens with you guys too. When y'all beat us, it was the same thing. The turnaround. We instead of
yeah.
that, we won 2 games at the end of the year, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, but no, we lost every single game until the last week. But that was like the best day ever because even though it was against like the Packers backups for the most part, I mean, we still beat the Packers. It was like the first time we beat them in like 2018. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
2018. So,
Didn't y'all keep them from getting a good seed or something like that?
I don't know. I forget.
Okay.
I think they were just a 7 seed again, like they usually are. So,
Got you. All right, let me go. Let me get on with these questions. Okay. So who was your favorite free agency pickup?
this off season, oh boy. Um, so I'm gonna give you two that I really like. So Devin Bush, I really liked a lot. I kind of said it on a previous. I said it on like my TikTok, my YouTube, and everything. Why I
Yeah.
liked him. He just can take the ball away like no other. And when he did take the ball away, he ran it back for touchdowns as a linebacker. Um, and then this one you may not know who he is. He played for the Cowboys this past season, but he was on the Bears the previous 2 years.
Uh-huh.
He's from Illinois, from Lake Zurich. His name is Jack Sanborn. Now that now
Jack
that is my
Sanborn.
guy, bro. He is so good. He was so good. He was here like when the Bears were like complete ass. So, like It was it was in the Justin Fields era, and
What
he was
position? What position does he play?
linebacker. He's another linebacker.
Linebacker. Never
He was an
mind. Oh,
undrafted free agent out of Wisconsin, and I remember when he first came in. I think his like first real start was against the Lions, and he like had an amazing game. I think he had like almost like 10 tackles, and he had an interception taken away. It was like a pick six taken away. It was a bunch of crap, and the Bears ended up losing by 1 point. But Jack
mm.
Sanborn is just the definition of a Chicago Bear. Just the definition of a Chicago Bear. He's from here. He knows what it's like to, growing up to be a Bears fan. It's rough around here.
Oh yeah, you
Um,
always like them players that grew up Bears fans and
yeah,
now they play for
yeah.
your team.
We like that. We like the homegrown talent. I do like the
Oh yeah,
homegrown.
for sure,
So it's a lot of fun.
definitely.
It's a lot of fun
But does
seeing
it
it.
work out for you guys? Did the homegrown talent work out for the Bears?
Um, I mean, Luther Burden, I guess, is technically from here. He's been all right so far. So,
Isn't he from like St. Louis?
yeah, he's from like East St. Louis, which I guess is technically
Okay.
still
Yeah,
Illinois, but
yeah.
it's like 5 minutes away from St. Louis. So,
I wanted
but
him too, man. Y'all got a dog in Luther Burden.
yeah, I was a
So
big
who's
Luther Burden
somebody?
guy.
So who's somebody that you guys lost that you were like, dang, we didn't want out. You wanted to resign him,
Um, Kevin Byard.
Kevin Byard.
Kevin Byard. Because he went to the Patriots on like a pretty cheap deal, and he led the league in takeaways. I mean, that's just you just can't coach that really, and he's done that already before, leading the league in takeaways. Kevin Byard, yeah, I would probably say him. Him. I mean, there's a lot of guys. I mean, I think like we could have easily brought back Jaquan Brisker.
Uh-huh.
We could have very easily brought him back. He signed with the Steelers on like a $6 million deal for 1 year. I thought that was easily in the Bears price range.
Who Kevin
Um,
Byard signed with? Did he sign with the Patriots?
yeah, he signed with the Patriots.
Okay. And what
Um,
about Trey Edmonds? Tremaine Edmonds.
Tremaine Edmonds, so we cut him, and so
Okay, y'all cut him.
that one I understood because he was going to take up most of our cap hit for the
Uh-huh.
season. Him and DJ Moore. So I think
Okay.
Tremaine Edmonds was like $15 million. I want to say something
Uh-huh.
along that. So that one I understood. And then us losing DJ Moore, like that was like expected. Like even before like, he jogged, on the last play of the season for the Bears.
Yeah.
That one was kind of expected because we all knew coming into the offseason that the cap hit was going to be egregious with him on the roster.
Oh
So
yeah.
that one was understandable, but we got a second round pick back for that. I was not expecting that at all. So
See, you see the love hate relationship with the
yeah.
Commanders and the Bears. Like we got DJ Moore paid because that game he had that 3 touchdown like 175. I was like, they gave him an extension after that one.
His first season with the Bears was the best one because he had
Oh yeah,
because him
that's how it always is.
his and
He got so much to prove.
yeah, him and Justin Fields, that rapport was like it was really good. Like those guys just connected on all cylinders. While Caleb Williams and DJ Moore, they weren't really as on the same page as often, like Justin
Mhm.
Fields and DJ Moore were.
Yeah.
So, like I would say like Caleb Williams was actually more in sync with like Colston Loveland this year and Rome Dunze last year over DJ Moore. So
And
that
Loveland,
one
y'all
was
got him in the first
understandable.
round, right?
Which one?
Colston Loveland.
Yeah, we did. Colston
Okay.
Loveland.
See,
So
I like how y'all aren't scared to spend a first round draft pick on a tight end.
oh no, that believe me, it was not that a lot of people were not very happy about the
Oh
pick.
yeah,
Nah,
but see,
yeah.
he worked out. He worked
He
out for
did
you
work
guys
out.
though.
I mean, I like the players from Michigan. I think they always do good.
Yeah,
And especially with now, I think with Ben Johnson, I think, it definitely elevates the players a lot more when you have him as the head coach. So that's
grade Ben Johnson off his first year.
A plus. A
A plus.
plus. Yeah, no, you can't even go below that. I mean, the Bears, they weren't even expected to go to the playoffs, and they won the division. That was totally unexpected. They beat the Packers twice this year, which is like another unexpected thing. And I think that's like the first time I think I've ever seen the Bears beat the Packers twice in one season.
Mhm.
Um, Another one, just the culture. The culture just turned when he arrived. It was just a winning culture, the good, better, best. That's like
Yep.
that was the slogan here.
Yep.
So,
For
and it's
sure.
still gonna be. Like it's crazy to me how like we may actually have a head coach on our hands that's actually gonna be here for like more than 5 years.
Man, I know how it is because how you were saying you haven't really seen a winning season. It's
Yeah.
kind of like you a Commanders fan because before 2024 And before 20, what was it, 2012? I think it was 2012 for RG3. Man, we haven't really seen any winning seasons. Like it would always be 8-8 and stuff like
Yeah.
that, 9-7. Like we would just be almost there, and then it would always be, oh, we're on the cusp of getting a good player, but we're at 15 or 13, so we can't really get any blue chips.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I mean, ever since I started watching the Bears, it just felt like the one season they had that really, really good season in 2018 when they had Matt Nagy as head coach. That was a fun year because the defense was just so freaking good. Like the defense was
Hmm.
just so good that year. Vic Fangio was the defensive coordinator, who is a phenomenal defensive coordinator. That was like that. I remember that year. I remember that year like it was yesterday. That was so much fun. I was in middle school, and the Bears were actually good for once. We beat the Packers. It was crazy, but
I
then
had a year just like that, man.
the double doink though ended that season, so that was unfortunate. But yeah,
Hey, look, I had a year just like that. It was that RG3 year I was telling you about because everybody was talking, oh, the Redskins suck. The Redskins suck. When we came out, we beat Dallas. I think that was on Thanksgiving. We beat Dallas on Thanksgiving. Man, you always go back to school, and you're over here like, dang, man, what was them Cowboys fans talking about? I ain't even trying to hear none of that no more.
I always see in my comments, like, I'll get, like, gifs or whatever, and it's, like, a bunch of Packer fans saying the Bears still suck, and I find it so funny, I'm like it's like the
No,
Bears.
I like when y'all pop out with the cheese grater on y'all head.
Oh, yeah, yeah. The company, I forget, I guess the Packers, like, with that company, I guess they, like, denied them for, like, some product, and I guess they went straight to the Bears, and the Bears like, "Give us those cheese graters, that's, like, awesome, like, give us those," like, so
Nah, for real. But see, I wanted Ben Johnson so bad because I like how he calls his plays up. It's
yeah,
so many trick plays, and like you said, he's bringing a different energy to the field, some
yeah,
more toughness to you guys. Like my guy Rio Robinson, he's another Commanders content creator. He was saying that I guess Ben Johnson said he's building up that callus on the Bears player's body, like you guys are gonna practice hard. So when y'all in the
yeah,
game, it's like, man, we practice harder than this. Like I always wanted a coach like that, and it's like my coach, he's a good coach, but it's like he's kind of like a player's coach. It's like you're catering to the players a little bit too much, so you could be like kind of like more of their friend and not
yeah.
necessarily their coach.
Yeah, I mean, Ben Johnson, I mean, there were times this year where I was like, "Dude, like, what the hell is this dude doing?"
Yeah.
Like, there's sometimes, like, especially the playoff game against the Packers, like, obviously, like, yeah, we won that game, but, like, oh my gosh, dude, like, we shoulda like, there were so many times where you did not need to go for it on, like, 4th and 5 or 4th and 6.
Hmm.
That was, like, in the first half when the Packers, like, pretty much doing whatever, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, like, why are we going for it on 4th and 8 on, like, our own 40? Like, why are we doing
No,
that?
for
Like, no,
real.
don't do it, don't do it."
We were
And
doing
then
the same thing. It seems like for the new coaches, they be like, man, throw it out the window, man. We going
yeah,
for it.
very, very aggressive. I like the aggression, but sometimes I think it can get too aggressive. Sometimes I think you just have to take the 3.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
especially in that Rams game, especially with all that snow, I think just gotta take the points when you can get them. Uh,
definitely.
but yeah, I mean, yeah, but I love Ben Johnson. I think he was a fantastic hire for us. Personally, I wish he was hired the year before because he wanted to come to Chicago the year before, but for
Hmm.
some reason the Bears wanted to keep Matt Eberflus. I was on the train where Matt Eberflus has to go. Yeah, we won meaningless games at the end of the year, the season prior,
Hmm.
but if we're gonna be moving on from Fields and you're gonna be drafting Caleb, like I was always the one where you got to just reset the entire coaching staff, reset the roster to a certain degree for the coach and the quarterback to bond together and, grow together, you know what I mean? So,
I hate them
but
organizations that are like, oh yeah, no, you gotta do this. You gotta take this coach and you gotta grow with them. You gotta take this coach. You gotta win with them.
exactly.
For
But for some
real.
reason, like at the end of the day, I really it all like for the Bears, it just comes down to the ownership, the McCaskies. I know they make the final decisions now because there's no way that they wanted to keep Matt Eberflus after the Thanksgiving game from a few
Gotcha.
years ago when they had that timeout in the back pocket. So
Okay. Let me give a shout out to everybody in the comment section, all the supporters. If you could like, comment, share, subscribe, like the video. It's 9 people in here right now. It got up to about 12. Shout out to all y'all. Let me go through a couple of these comments before I get out of before I get out of order real quick. Okay, let me see. Let's see. Okay, Larrell Taylor, shout out overtime with Otis. You know, I already know we clocking in. Shout out to everybody for clocking in. Right here, Larrell Taylor again, Commanders for life. You already know, diehard Commanders on the side for sure. Let me see. Okay, let's go, Miss Taylor. Shout out, Miss Taylor. You already know, that's my cousin right there. Let me see. Okay, let me know. Let them know your family true to the game. I told them, man, we big Commanders fans over here for sure. Let me see. Naturally not. Okay, overtime. Yeah, shout out to my cousin. She already know what time it is. She clocking in. I see her. Let me see. Okay, Shay So Savage. Shout out overtime with Otis and Travis. We clocked in for sure. You already know. Let me see. I got another one. Another comment. Another comment. It said that ain't Chicago though. My man Chris. What you mean, Chris? By that ain't Chicago though? It said homegrown talent. Okay.
I see.
So we just re-signed a guy. He's from about 15 minutes from where I live. He's a local guy. He's from the area. His name's Tim Settle.
Okay.
Do you know who Tim Settle is? He used to play for
Um,
the Texans. He
the name
played
does
for the
sound very familiar.
okay, so we drafted him.
Mhm.
Then he went to Buffalo.
Mhm.
Then he went to the Texans. Now we got him back again. And like
Okay.
they said, he's better than before he left. When he left, he was wet behind the ears. He was young. Now he doing his thing for sure.
Yeah.
And Greg Roman, shout out Greg Roman. I think Greg Roman's from the area too. I'm not sure. Let me look that up real
I mean,
quick.
there's some players on the Bears that are from Illinois. Like there's Cole Kmet. Like he's
Yeah.
from Arlington Heights, which is actually where the Bears want to move.
Okay.
Arlington Heights is really nice. I love going up there sometimes. It's a lot of fun up there. Um, Jack Sanborn from Lake Zurich, that's like 15 minutes away from there. TJ Edwards is from some town up north. I can't remember. It's like on the border of Wisconsin, kind of.
Okay. Let me
Uh,
run through the rest of these comments real quick. Okay. Naturally, nah. She put some heart. Shout out to my cousin. Okay, DS7. Shout out Coach Frank, man. That's my guy. I gotta have you on here. I just got my setup, Travis. My first guest up here, but Coach Frank coming up here. This is my cousin right here. He's over here. He trains. He trains. He could have went to the NFL. I'm mad. He don't play for the Redskins, but he a cornerback. He be in the defensive backfield. Sub him up too. Everybody in the comments sub my cousin Coach Frank up. He out here training them young. I seen some dude he training, man. He getting them in line for real. He doing this thing. I need my nephew to I need him to train my nephew some more. My nephew got to get out there. Okay, naturally not overtime. Okay, shout out my cousin. Let's see. Okay, Edmonds need to come to us for real. Who are you talking about, Jules? I
I
thought he
think I
just.
think he means Tremaine Edmonds.
Oh,
Tremaine Edmonds.
Tremaine
I
Edmonds.
think
Oh,
that's what he
okay,
means.
okay.
Yeah.
Didn't he go to? He went to somebody
He
already.
went to New York. He went to the
Oh,
Giants.
New York.
Yeah.
Dang, see, that's another thing. That's what I hate. The Giants are getting all the good players, and they're ahead of us in the draft.
Tremaine Edmonds, like with the contract we signed him, he never lived up to that. I will say this past season, this was like the best season he had, but then he got hurt and then he kind of sucked. But we got him for a good 10 games. A good
For
10
sure.
games.
He said, "Yes, sir. Overtime always like, comment, share, subscribe. Shout out to my cousin. Like, okay, subscribe. Shout out to the host and the guest. HPCR for life. Okay, Shay So Savage. Question for both of y'all. Based on your current team situation in the draft position, who would you select and why? What position are you guys in the draft? That's a good question, Shay So Savage. I
We're
like
uh
that.
we're pick 25. We're pick 25.
25.
Yeah.
Who was in that range that you would be
Um
like, if they fail, you would take a chance on them?
so so really the Bears are in the market for what they keep saying is the defensive tackle because the Bears they need a line so badly, D line
Mm-hmm.
so bad. I've been saying that for the past like 3 years. They've been needing a D line and they've never really addressed it. Um, let's see. There's a couple guys that I really like. The guy from Ohio State, Caden McDonald. I like him a
Yeah.
lot. Um, let's see. The kid from Florida, Caleb Banks. I like him a lot, even though he didn't play this past season because of injury. I know the talent's just out of this world. Uh,
Are you only going D tackle? Like, is that your main priority? Is that your top need?
safety, safety.
Safety.
We
Okay.
definitely need another safety. So like, the guy from Oregon, Dylan, Thin Man or Thine Man, however you say his name.
Hmm. Yeah,
He would be
that's that Oregon Duck.
yeah,
That's my team.
he would be interesting just because I want to see if he could play out of position, potentially play slot for us potentially. And see if he can show off that versatility because Dennis Allen likes to move guys out of position a lot. He likes to blitz a lot too.
Hmm.
So I wonder if we may draft him for that. There's another guy from Toledo. I forget his name. It's like Warren McNeil Allen or something.
I've
Uh,
seen him.
yeah, I know. I've looked at him and I saw the stats. Oh my gosh, this dude's a freaking ball hawk. Now that would be great. He would be a great replacement for Kevin Byard.
Yeah, Dylan from Oregon. I think Dylan Theismann or something like that. He is fast. Like, wasn't he the fastest safety in the draft?
I don't know.
Yeah, he was
I
doing
really
his
don't
thing.
know.
I know for us, he shut down the Texas Raiders. I mean the Texas Tech Raiders. He shut them down. Like,
Yeah.
I was watching just his highlights and just the playoffs. Man, he was doing his thing. So for my position, let me think. For me, I and shout out to my general manager Adam Peters, man, because he been doing his thing. Like, even me, I was questioning the moves he was making because when free agency started, it was kind of dry. Everybody was making their moves.
Mhm.
Everybody had at least made one move, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, dang, like, what is he doing? Is he a behind the scenes type? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm just like, and then he came and he started bringing in them picks, bringing in Adafe
Yeah.
Owe, bringing in Leo Chenal, bringing in who else he bring? I forgot. He's from the area too. He went to this high school around here to Maryland called DeMatha. It was a safe. It was safety or corner. I think no, he's a corner. He could play slot. He could play inside and out. He's like 5'8", 180, but he's aggressive though. He
Yeah.
loves punching that ball out, and that's what we need, turnovers. Like, we could never cause turnovers at all. Like, that's what we gotta do better at. So
Yeah.
I would say for me, he said here from Pensacola. Shout out Pensacola, man. But what I was about to say is for me, I want Jeremiah Love. If he slides, my top pick. If I could have the draft my way, I want David Bailey. I want David Bailey for real
Really,
because
he's from,
we're number
Texas Tech.
7. Yep, Texas Tech.
Yeah, he's
He
a game wrecker. He's a game wrecker.
he wasn't doing too much versus my Oregon Ducks, but he no, I ain't gonna fake. I ain't gonna say he wasn't doing too much because he was like, even when he wasn't getting to the quarterback, he put his hand up, boom, oh, he tipped the pass. I'm just like, man, what's going on? But David Bailey first. That's my number one, David Bailey.
Mhm.
Number two, I would say Jeremiah Love, and then number three, I would say, dang, let me ask you this: who do you think is better, Carnell Tate or Makai Lemon?
Okay, so I'm gonna be a little biased because Cardinal Tate is actually from around here.
Oh, he's from around there.
He went to Marist High School, which I want to say is, oh my gosh, where is Marist? I can't even remember where Marist is from, but it's like,
When you on the spot, it'd be hard. It'd be hard to
yeah,
do that.
yeah. When you're on the spot, you don't know. I like Marist, like I've seen the school, but like no, I don't
Yeah.
know where it is. But no, he went to Marist High School. And he was a beast because we have a there's a social media account called Slow Shay, and it's pretty much
Hmm.
just all the Illinois high school games, basketball, football, baseball,
Yeah.
hockey, and football. Like I just remember seeing his highlights all the time. I saw his highlights a lot. Luther Burden was another one I kept seeing.
Hmm.
Um, those are like the two main guys, and Cardinal Tate was just a beast at Ohio State. They won a natty too. Like Ohio
Okay.
State is just wide receiver U. It's that or
Oh,
LSU.
definitely. Man,
That
you
or
know it's
LSU.
LSU too. Yeah, I'm about to say LSU wide receiver you too. Because
Um,
my guy Terry McLaurin, he came out of Ohio State.
yeah, those Ohio State guys are really good.
Oh yeah.
Um, USC USC can be a little rocky when it comes to the NFL for wide receivers. Like there's Amon Ra, and then there's like Michael Pittman, who's all right, but like not
Hmm.
great to me.
He decent.
But I wouldn't mind a Makai Lemon on the Bears, but that's not really a need for us, you know. But
Yeah, y'all have Luther Burden. He could
yeah,
play that role.
we're too wide receiver heavy, and that the Luther Burden pick was actually people were happy about it, but it was like we didn't need him because
Nah.
we had Zacchaeus, and we thought he was just gonna be the wide receiver
But
3 or
y'all let him
whatever.
go. Y'all let him go. He
Yeah,
was
we let
good for
him
us.
go. We
He
let
was
him
good
go
for us.
because he wasn't the greatest for us. He started off really well, and then he kind of just fell off.
That's how it was. He was up and down. He was up and
Yeah.
down for us. Like what? Okay, let me ask you this: for was Zacchaeus for the Bears? Was he dropping a lot of passes?
Yes, dude. Oh my God,
Mhm.
he was dropping so
That
many.
would blow me.
Did you
That would
see
make, listen, that would make my wife so bad.
even the Bears Commanders game from this year? We were down 24-16. We're at like our own like 5, and Zacchaeus, like it was like a crosser route or something. Literally nobody there. Like he could have easily taken it to the house on the money. Drops the freaking ball. That would have gone all the way for a touchdown. You've got to be kidding me. Like we kept making these dumb mistakes during that game, and it was like, how in the world did I like at the end of like I'm still trying to figure out how we even won that game. We did not play a good game.
Man, no, we had y'all. We had y'all. It was just it didn't it start raining a little bit that
It
game?
started raining, and Jaden Daniels like threw it, sort of like it was like weird. He like threw it to
Yeah,
the
it
running
came off
back.
his hand, and our running
Yeah,
back was he's a rookie too. So in those situations, but see what I like about Jaden, he doesn't. He kind of. I'm not gonna say he's perfect, but he kind of doesn't make the same mistake twice, or he tries not to. He
hmm
tries not to do the same mistake twice. I hopefully I don't see any more handoffs from Jaden, and they be slippering off, and
yeah.
because Bill had that. Hold on, let me see. Let me go through these comments real quick because
I
they
just remember
piling
that
up.
I just remember that game because, like, on TikTok, like, the night after or the day
Yeah.
after, it was, like, all these referee videos saying, like, illegal breathing, Bears defense or something.
Yep. They was calling it. They was
They
calling it
were
a bear.
calling a
Hold on.
lot. Yeah, it
This
was
Coach
pretty
Frank right
frustrating.
here. I would definitely do better than Quan Martin. Quan Martin probably the reason why we might have lost the game against the Bears. He didn't gave up some plays. But shout out Coach Frank, man. That's my guy. Let's see Shay So Savage. Yeah, Quan Martin
On
is
Martin is
bun.
buns.
For real, he is. I'm trying to tell you. Everybody's trying to put him in a trade package. And hold up. We got pause on the play. Who is this guy Quan Martin? Because when for the Commanders content creators, we got a new rule in that round. When you are some cheeks or some buns, you don't get a nickname. See, he came in the door. His real name is Jartavius. We
Oh,
don't call
boy.
him Quan. Hey, look, but see, you see how hard it is to say Jartavius? No, we don't call Quan Martin Quan no more. He doesn't. We're taking that nickname away. But yeah, shout out Pensacola for real. Let me see. It says shout out Pensacola. Everybody loves Pensacola.
Yeah,
That's where my
everybody's
guy
from
Jeremy Reed
Pensacola.
from. Okay, it say I think QE. George, let me see. Yeah, Pensacola stand up. I'm gonna tell you, everybody loves Pensacola. I think we're trading back for Benson, the Ducks QB. I mean wide receiver. I don't. I couldn't trade back for Malik Benson. Malik Benson is nice. I'm a Ducks fan. Malik Benson is nice, but I don't think I don't even know if Malik Benson will be in the first round or not even the middle first round. He might be in the later in the first round, but I don't think Malik Benson is a first round pick to be honest.
I think the Commanders are gonna take Caleb Downs at 9 or wherever they're
You
picking
think
at.
we at 7?
Oh, 7, I think Caleb Downs is
Mm-hmm.
getting picked at 7. I think y'all would take him.
Hey, we trading back. We need some second round picks. I'm with trading back. I'm definitely with trading back, but it depends how far.
Yeah.
Because the Commanders, we traded back, and it's on Twitter. There's a whole bunch of scenarios where we were trading back and the picks didn't play out. We
Yeah.
need blue chip players, somebody who's gonna. We need a starter. Whoever we pick at 7, they need to start day one. We definitely need a second round pick because we traded Marshawn Lattimore. We traded 2 picks for him. I think it was like a third and a fourth, and then we traded a second and a fourth for Laramie Tunzel. So you know how that go. We definitely need
That
some
was a
picks.
great pickup, Laramie
Oh
Tunsil.
yeah, Laramie
Great
Tunzel. We
pickup.
just we just extended him
Great
30
pickup.
million a year. He said, "I agree with you. I agree with you, George, son. But I want a blue chip player. But honestly, I think we trade him back. I do. I want us trade back too. And then okay, let's see. He said we have a lot of holes to fill in free agency. Now we can pick what we want to do: stay and pick or trade back. Hey, he know football. He know football. Nah, not at 1, but trade back. And oh yeah, Malik Benson, third round. I take him.
Yeah.
But George, we need a center. We need a center too because you remember Travis when I sent you the guy that we had on our team that y'all were interviewing.
The Bias Diaz or whatever.
Tyler Biotish.
Okay, that's how you say
Yeah,
his name.
yeah, Tyler Biotis. It was one play last year where he froze like he was in the Matrix. He let the nose tackle run right through, and he tackled the mess out of James. I was like, man, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, no, he was on a tryout. Like, by the way, Drew Dahlman retiring was like the worst thing imaginable. Oh my gosh, we've like, it's been so long since we've made had like a competent center, and he was like the best one I think I've ever seen in like a long time. And of course, he retires at the year after, or a couple, the season after we had like a really great year. Like he was so good. But
Yeah,
we got Garrett Bradbury from the
that's
Patriots.
how
He should be
that's how it
solid.
was. That's how it was for the Redskins back in the day. Okay, let me know in the comments. This is testing y'all out. Let me know in the comments if y'all remember my guy Chris Samuels. He was one of our best left tackles, but he got injured, and he was like he had to retire due to medical reasons. It was about his neck, and they said if he would have got hit a certain way or he would have fell a certain way, he would have been paralyzed. So they were like, man, they were like, we go just gonna let him go. I mean, he was like, I'm just gonna retire or whatever. Hey, let me see. Hey, he knows something. Come on, George, my boy George Sunley, he knows something. He said Allegretti said he played. Oh yeah, I did see that. Allegretti did say he plays center majority of his career, and that's where he's most comfortable. But Allegretti, I think we extended him too. I think we either re-signed him or extended him. Oh yeah, see, he remember Chris Samuels. Hey, look, he a big Redskin fan for sure. Knowing that history for sure.
I remember
So what I
seeing.
got seven people. It was just at seven, but seven people in the chat or whatever. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you could share the live out, subscribe to me, subscribe to my guy Travis at Travis Takes the Loop. We over here. Okay, where we at? How many minutes we in? Let me see. Dang. Okay, we at 42 minutes. We probably gonna do an out. Oh dang. We probably gonna do an outro because Okay. Hey, okay, Coach Frank, no. Coach Frank, no. Chris Samuels was definitely like that. I'm trying to tell you. And see, when we lost him, it put us on a trajectory to go down because
Yeah.
every left tackle, it was always stopgap here, stopgap here. Like it was never a for sure left tackle until we got the GOAT, Trent Williams.
Oh, I
For
forgot he played on the
real.
Commanders or the Redskins at the time.
Yes,
Yeah, he's
until we got Trent Williams.
there was a lot of rumors that the Bears are going to go after him in the offseason because our starting left tackle Isaac Trapio he tore his patellar tendon in the playoffs, and he was so good. Trapio, he was so good. He was like 6'8", like a jillion pounds, and he was holding his own against like everybody. And then of course in the Packer game, the playoff game, he tore his patellar tendon. You never know how they come back from those injuries. Um, so we got Theo Benedict right now. Um, who the hell else? Theo Benedict. There's Braxton Jones, and then there's another guy, and I can't think of him, but it's more than likely going to be Theo Benedict or Braxton Jones competing for the starting job for left tackle. But left tackle is such a hot and cold thing with the Bears because our tackles usually suck. Our tackles usually suck. Like we had Charles Leno for all those years. He had
We
one
had
like
Charles Leno right after y'all.
yeah, he had one average season and then just completely fell off the face of the earth. And then we had there was another dude. He was an older guy. Uh oh, I can't remember his name. And he was like a big time guy. Oh, I can't remember his name, but he was all right. But really, it's kind of like a revolving door when it comes to tackles for us. We finally did okay with Darnell Wright. He's been really good for us, but left tackle, man, we thought we had Ozzie Trapilo locked up, but
My guy George knows something, man. He definitely a big Commanders fan. No, definitely he was good, but retired because of injuries for sure. He was a dog too. Like I'm trying to tell you, we had one or two. I forgot about him, but we had one or two left tackles that would just pop in and be some stopgap. All right, my guy Coach Frank.
Travis
This one for
watching.
you.
I'm gonna subscribe. It's Travis Takes the Loop on YouTube. Should be the first channel that pops up. Travis Takes the Loop.
Yeah, shout out my guy Travis. Go sub my guy Travis up, man. Even for the people that's not in the live, the people that's gonna watch this later down the live. All the Commanders fans, all the Bears fans, sub my guy Travis up because he on the come up for sure. Say so savage.
I
I
miss
miss
Trent.
Trent. Trent Williams, man. And let me give you a little breakdown of what happened with Trent. Trent, he had our old owner. I don't like saying his name,
Oh, wasn't he
Daniel
the
Snyder.
weirdo? He was the weirdo?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
he was
remember.
he had stuff going on. Like if you're a Commanders fan, you know all the behind the scenes stuff that
Yeah.
he's been doing. Like he's been having S-word assault allegations going on with like cheerleaders and versus male cheerleaders and just doing weird stuff. Like our
That
old
is pretty
owner just
weird.
so Trent Williams, the GOAT, he had a bump on his like neck or on his head. I forget exactly where it was, and it was
Mhm.
cancerous. So I guess they weren't taking it that serious. So he went to his own doctors and he got his own doctor's opinion. And the doctor was like, "Man, you need to get your affairs in order." And they tell you that when you're about to pass away or whatever. So
Mhm.
he was like, "Affairs." So he went to his own doctor. He got some surgery and he got the cancerous thing removed from like his neck or his head or something. Okay, it was on his head. Yeah, he like see my man Jordan. Let me
He
put it up
really
right here.
knows.
Yeah, I told you.
He re
Hey, look, he know more than me.
he knows his
He
football.
a big. Hey, look, he knows his football, man. Shout out to my guy George, man. But yeah, he had the cancerous, like a tumor on his head, and then he didn't want to play for us no more. Like they were
Yeah.
trying to extend him, give him some money, and then what's crazy is I think somebody was supposed to give us some picks for him. Somebody was supposed to give us some picks for Trent Williams because he's good or whatever. Our old GM Bruce Allen, I don't like saying his name around here either, but it was plenty of times that he screwed us over, and like we could have got a first round pick for him. I think somebody wanted like Kirk Cousins back in the day or something. We could have got a first round pick over, but
Kirk
it was just some
Cousins.
wild stuff in
Ugh,
the Commanders organization.
Kirk
Scared of
Cousins.
live. Okay. My guy George
Did
says,
you like Kirk Cousins in
Jeremy.
Washington?
See, honestly, with Kirk Cousins, it was a love hate relationship because in the midst of it, like I said early in the stream, it's like when Kirk Cousins was here, you're like, okay, we're mid tier, we're in the 7, 8 games, we could do
Yeah.
better. But it's like when we lost Kirk Cousins, we seen like, dang, at least we could win 7 or 8 games with him. Like the guys we got now, we win in 4, 3, 2 games with. So I I would take Kirk Cousins like I don't want to be a full circle because you know how I think he's about to be a free agent from the Falcons now. Like, so if he
Yeah.
want to come and he want to play backup, cause I seen what he could do last year. If he want to
Yeah.
play backup with us, he could be the third quarterback. But nah, we need a younger guy. I think we
Yeah.
need a developmental quarterback on our team for real because we already got Marcus Mariota, that Oregon Duck,
Yeah. They
that
say the
Oregon
stronger
Duck.
they say it's hard to have a great starting quarterback or, like, already have a good starting quarterback, but it's even harder to have a good backup quarterback.
Oh yeah,
That's what
because
they
when
say.
I was telling my wife, like I'll be talking to her about football a lot. So I'm like, I'm over here like Marcus Mariota, he didn't win any game. Well, I don't think he won a game with last year when Jaden got injured. I don't think so. Don't quote me. But I don't think he won a game, but he was close. That Denver game, man,
Mhm.
he had them on the ropes, and it was Marcus Mariota by himself with some scrubs, and he had the Broncos on the ropes for sure. Like
Yeah.
he definitely does his thing, but I'm like, can we do better? But then I'm thinking we didn't have a defense.
Yeah.
We're letting people put 30 on us every week. But yeah, my guy George says Jeremiah Love at 7. If he's there, we draft him. George, I'm on your side too because it's gonna be a scary backfield with Jeremiah Love coming out that backfield. You don't know if Jeremiah Love coming, you don't know if Bill coming, and you don't
Yeah.
know if Jaden coming.
If Jeremiah Love falls to 25, which is highly doubtful, but if he does, then I would be like, "Okay, the Bears better draft him."
Nah, for real. Let me see. But low key, we should draft Terry. We should draft Cardinal Tate as a Terry replacement. Terry replacement. I don't know if he will replace Terry. See, Carnell Tate and Terry, I feel like they're kind of different receivers because Carnell Tate he's not as fast. Terry, he's a burner. When Terry
Yeah.
first came out of Ohio State, he run a what 4.3, 4.4 at the most. So Carnell Tate's not a burner. He's like a what I see him as is kind of like a Brandon Ayuk receiver. Like
Yeah.
he does everything. That's what I say about Carnell Tate. Oh yeah. Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah, he was talking about
On his head.
Trent Williams.
On his
Trent
head.
Williams. Okay.
Y'all can pick up
Dame
Diggs, Carnegie.
squad. Oh my gosh. I think I know who this is. I think I know who this is. I think this is one of my peoples, man.
That's funny.
But honestly, I wouldn't be like, listen, with the Commander season, it's all hands on deck. It's all hands on deck. I will take Stephon Diggs. So Stephon Diggs is from he's from around
He's
our
from
area.
Maryland. He went to Maryland
Yeah,
and everything. Yeah,
he's from Maryland. They
that's
said
crazy.
Cardi need that child support. Hey, look, if Cardi need that child support, he not coming to us. We not about to pay him no money like that. He gonna come with a prove it deal. Let me see.
We
George
need
said
speed
we
at
need
wide
speed
receiver.
at wide receiver for sure. We
Hey, for
definitely
sure
need
as
speed.
well. We need speed at
We
wide receiver
definitely.
too. We need some speedy guys because we only have like the route runners on the Bears.
Let me see. I'm going Caleb Downs if he's available though. Caleb Downs. I feel like this is what I say. First live stream. Shout out to everybody. We got 9 people in the live. Shout out to everybody in the live. Appreciate y'all for doing your thing. Sub up to me and sub up to my guy Travis Takes the Loop. He's an upcoming content creator. My guy has good content and I like his tapes. So I'll follow him for sure. Let me see. What I would say about Caleb Downs as a safety, I feel like he's kind of a luxury pick. Like I feel like it might be like that. That's what the Bears could do. The position the Bears could be in, like if there was a Caleb Downs type of person or a safety around Caleb Downs level, I'd be like, yeah, the Bears could do that because that's kind of a
Yeah,
luxury. It's like I don't like Jertavius Martin, aka Quan Martin, but I'm like this, man. I don't think it needs to be that upgraded because let me stop going on Jartavius Martin because he's not the worst. We have seen worse
yeah,
in Washington, but he's not the worst. It's just the plays like I'm just sitting here and I'll just be counting the plays. I'll be like, okay, that's one play he got ran over. All right, that's two plays. All right, 3 plays. Like I think at the end of last year they benched him because like he wasn't doing enough. Let me see, my guy George Benson runs
runs a
a. Oh,
4.37,
man.
40. That's pretty
No, and
fast.
listen, I need to go get that Oregon Duck flag because I am a Duck fan. I know what Malik Benson do. He's a dog. Let me see.
Tate running
Tate runs.
4.55. I
See,
saw
that's
that.
why.
I did
That's
see
why I
that, but
said Tate. He's kind of a jack of all trades, and then the speed might catch you because
I think
four
Tate
five
runs
five.
faster. There's no way
You
he only
think?
runs a 4.55. I saw the combine and it did say he ran a 4.55, but I think that's combine is different than game speed, you know? Like I find game speed and combine speed just way different from each other.
Yeah, for sure. Let me see. Let me see. Coach Frank, he said
I would love to go
I
defense at
love to go
7.
defense at 7. Yeah, man, I'm trying to tell you, defense we need it. All we could take. I told you, Travis, we're all hands on deck in
You know,
Washington right now.
the Super Bowl winners they usually had the best defense. Like the Seahawks had the
Yeah,
best defensive line of football.
yeah, for
The
sure.
Patriots had the
Did you
best
see? Did you
defense
see
in
my
the
video? I went out to San Fran for the Super Bowl.
I did see it, yeah. I think I was
It was
asking
a
you
lot
questions
of
about
stuff
it.
going out there. Hey, shout out to my cousin. Let me see. Caleb Downs remind me of Nick Cross, and they play like the same. Even Caleb has more upside. Okay, if I feel like there's a reason I add Nick Cross, I would not for real. There is a reason we added Nick Cross. Is it? I think it's Nick Cross that's from the area. Let me look it up real quick. I think he went to the high school DeMatha. For real, that's a guy we picked up. That's a guy who we picked up. Let me see. Yeah, but the combine turned out low.
Yeah.
Did he go to DeMatha? Yep. He was born. He
He went to
from Bowie.
DeMatha.
Yep. He
Bowie.
he from Bowie,
Bowie.
Maryland. For sure. All right, oh yeah, that's what we were talking about. His name is Dylan like Thiesman or something. I think he ran
Yeah,
like
I
a
can't
four
pronounce
three
his
or
last
something.
name. I was
Yeah,
watching
it
a
was,
Bears podcast and they were talking with him.
oh, y'all
So
bought him in for y'all bought him in.
like I listened to like the CHGO Bears podcast or whatever, and they they're able to get all these guys and like talk with them and everything. Like, who is your favorite Bears player or whatever, and so. But no, I have not talked to him, but I mean that would be great if I could. But
No, I meant did y'all bring him in for like a visit?
oh, a visit? I don't think so. I don't know yet.
I know,
Probably.
I know we brought in Makai Lemon for a visit already.
Yeah, I haven't really paid much attention to that. I just see all these rumors saying, "Oh, the Bears are gonna take him. This guy wants to come here."
Yeah. Now
So
George, right? The draft. If you tank the draft or your draft is good, you could go around early. You could go around later, and
yeah,
that .5 that matters when it comes to that
I mean
speed. When it comes to that 40 time,
Anthony Richardson, he had a fantastic combine. He got drafted 4th overall, and
yeah,
he's wasn't very good in college. So
nah, for real.
he wasn't very good in college.
Let me see. Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's
Coach
from
Frank
Bowie.
said he from Bowie. Yep, for sure. He said, "Hey,
That's a pretty
Coach
humble
Frank, I don't
compliment.
see. That's what I'm saying. That's a luxury pick. Lemon is a luxury pick for me. Like
Yeah.
I would like what George said. Malik Benson. If I would go Malik Benson because it's like I don't even know what type of offense we're gonna run because we got a new offensive coordinator, got a new
Yeah.
defensive coordinator. So we don't know the scheme, and that's we're gonna talk more about this off of live because man, I need to know the insight of the Vikings defense for real. I need to know like how their secondary and how, let me ask you that now for real for the people. How is the Vikings defense? Like what would you say going against the Vikings if the Bears
Um,
were preparing for the Vikings?
so the Bears, they struggled against the Vikings this year. Even the game they won. The Vikings, they have so Brian Flores, he's the defensive coordinator over with Minnesota,
Mm-hmm.
and he loves
Oh
to
yeah.
blitz, and they sometimes and they don't even have to blitz. They still get pressure regardless, but he loves to blitz. He loves to put pressure on the quarterback. So with Caleb Williams, since he's technically is still a younger quarterback, he still, holds the ball too long or, can't make the fastest decision ever. So these guys are already in his face because, maybe they're blocking everybody, but there's always that one man that's loose somehow. So and they have a solid secondary too. So but just a
Yeah.
lot of blitzing, just a lot of blitzing.
See, and I'm glad you said that because some of the people we've been bringing in, like say Nick Cross and it was Nick Cross, the Leo Chanel. Those they're big at blitzing. They're
Yeah.
good at it too. We need to be able to get more pressure on the defense.
Mhm.
Like we need to bring more cornerback blitzes, more safety
Mhm.
blitzes. Even if the linebacker come, we need to be able to put pressure on opposing teams' quarterbacks for sure. They
For the
said, did somebody
Bears,
say Seahawks? They said y'all seen Witherspoon, Pensacola all day. Yep.
he went
Witherspoon is
to
from
he went
Pensacola.
to U of I. He went to U of I, University of Illinois, Weatherspoon.
For real?
Yeah, he went to
Witherspoon
U
went
of I.
there?
Sorry?
Okay. Witherspoon went there? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he went to the University of Illinois, he played for the Fighting
Oh yeah.
Illini.
He from
So,
hey look, he from Pensacola too, man.
yeah.
Oh, what you call it? Who went to there too? Johnny Newton. Johnny Newton went to Illinois too.
Did he? Oh, he
Yeah,
did.
he's
Oh, I just realized who that was just now.
yeah, Jerzon.
Yeah, yeah,
Jerzon
yeah,
Johnny
yeah,
Newton.
yeah, yeah, Jo not okay, yeah, I was thinking of Jerzon. I'm like, Jerzon Newton, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he did go to
Jerzon.
Illinois.
Hey, George said Benson visit with us. Okay, Malik Benson. We need more Oregon Ducks in the room. We already got Josh Conley Jr. and Marcus Mariota, the
We
great
have
Oregon
everybody
Ducks.
but Ducks. We have everybody but Ducks on the Bears. We have USC and Washington and
Hey, look, there
so
was some good. Hey, there was some good places too. Yeah,
yeah.
Malik Benson, Coach Frank. He know about Benson. Durante about to go crazy. Oh yeah, for sure. Durante, and then our defensive coordinator. He's from the area.
Really?
He's from Maryland. Yep, he's from
Some
Maryland.
coach, Todd Monken from the Ravens, he got, hired by the Browns. He's from a place called Wheaton, Illinois. That's like 20 minutes away from me, 30 minutes away from me, so
Okay.
yeah,
George said, I like an aggressive defense for sure.
yeah,
Because you see what the Seahawks was doing. Somebody in the chat, Bam Squad in the chat said, man, them Seahawks, man, their defense go crazy.
yeah. Well, they lost a lot of people.
Yeah, they
We
did.
we finally got Kobe to Chicago. We got Kobe Bryant.
Yep. I
So,
seen I seen that. I thought you were gonna say that was a guy you liked in the which free agency.
oh, yeah, I know I love that signing, but, linebacker Devin Bush, I really liked a lot, so
Oh yeah.
that was my favorite
Devin
one.
Bush Devin Bush is definitely a dog for sure. Let me see. Coach Frank. Coach Frank
Quan
said
Martin.
Quan Martin. Oh yeah, he did go to Illinois
You
too,
live
man.
and die
Hey,
by
look,
the
I
Illinois
can't.
players.
Hey, look, man, I can't go off of the Illinois stuff, Travis. To Quan Martin. Wait, oh, hold on, I'm messing up. Coach Frank, we messing up, man. It's Jartavius. We can't give out no
Quan
nicknames no
Martin.
more. You got to earn your nickname on the Commanders. We not giving no nicknames. You're not just coming to the Commanders and you just bringing a nickname. Hey, look, Jaden's lucky he's a dog and he came with the JD5 because
Mhm.
you can't come over here and just bring your own nickname. You gotta earn that. So Jartavius Martin.
Well, we got Iceman here in Chicago, so
Oh
Iceman.
yeah,
We
but
got
see, he came
Iceman.
with his nickname. But see,
Yeah.
the Bears don't have a history of players coming and then with a nickname and then they be buns
Mm.
for real. Let me see. Jacoby Lane also. Oh yeah, Jacoby Lane. He fast. I like fast receivers. Just
Yeah.
like and he can stretch the field. I like Jacoby Lane. And what would I say? I don't know because I didn't watch too much of his tape. I got to go back and watch. I don't know. Hey George, where do you think that Jacoby Lane will go in the draft? Where do you think he'll go in the draft? Put it in the
Yeah. Let's ask our
comment.
guru. Let's ask our
Yeah,
guru.
hey, look, he know, man. Follow me because we need to converse. Me and
He
George need
knows
to converse.
everything.
He knows stuff.
He
Hey,
knows the
look, he knows
stats.
stuff.
He knows everything. We need to know.
For sure. Hey, look, we need George around. But what I was about to say, Jacoby Lane and that's what took me off of Jacoby Lane and Makai Lemon. Because when Oregon played them, of course I was watching that game. They were doing their thing, but I was thinking, well, the Oregon's defense was pretty good. But you see how Indiana. Okay, he said he think he'd go in the third
He'll
round.
be there in the third round.
Oh, hey, look, it, Jacoby Lane in the third round, Malik Benson in the third round. I'm taking him. I'll take him for sure. But what I would say when they were playing Oregon, yeah, they got their stuff here and there. Like I think it was a touchdown. They got a couple yards and stuff like that. But I don't think they was doing too well. Like they wasn't doing too well where I'd be like, that's that number one receiver that I need, or
Yeah.
number two, the complimentary.
Yeah. I mean, the Bears, they would probably like I would see them drafting like a Malik Benson like the fourth or third round. Like they need a speedy guy. They need a speedy
Damn.
guy because Luther Burden, Roma Dunze, and then they have Jade Walker, who was an undrafted rookie last year, who like was solid. They're all kind of more like route runners. They can break ankles. They can make it look good. I mean, I guess the fastest guy, Luther Burden, is pretty speedy, but he's
Yeah,
more of a route runner. We like a
for
Malik
sure.
Benson on the Bears would be nice. Like you can get that deep threat downfield. So
He
that would be
said
fun.
Jacoby's 6'5". Hey, look, that changes
Wow,
everything. Then. Hey, look, that changes everything
that's really
because
tall.
all the commanders, hey, look, 6'5" and running 4'4". Yeah, we'll take him over center for sure. We're gonna take him over center because he could stretch the field because the
Yeah,
commanders, our receivers, it seems like other than Traylon Burks, I think Traylon Burks might be 6'2", 6'3". Other than him, all our receivers are short. We have short like track star type receivers. And it's like,
yeah,
I want to say track star, but they're not that fast
yeah.
for sure.
Jacoby Lane.
Oh yeah, Jacoby, he's definitely like that. Shout out to the 10 people in the live stream. I need you to like, comment, share, subscribe, sub me up, and sub my guy Travis up. Travis takes the loop. You already know. Appreciate everybody in the comment section. We've been live for about an hour, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this outro or whatever. So let me ask you a question. How long have you been doing content?
Um, so I honestly just started last year, sort of last July, potentially.
Last
Yeah,
July.
last July. That's when I started Travis Takes the Loop. Now before that, I tried doing a podcast with one of my buddies. We did like an all around sports podcast, but like he lives 20 minutes away from me, and I would go like maybe every other day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And so,
Mm-hmm.
that would just take up too much gas. The traffic here is horrendous. So,
Hey, look,
um,
you're in your city too. I thought it was only the DMV. The
no,
traffic was bad.
no. It's wait till you go to Chicago. Chicago traffic's horrendous.
Oh
But
God.
I did that with him for a bit, and then he just fully took over. He started just doing like shorts and reels. So that's kind of where I got the idea where I should start doing that. Um, And so I did shorts I still do shorts. I do them for, whatever comes up. Sometimes I, lack the posting a little bit some days. Sometimes I'm just like, "Oh, I just don't feel like posting."
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try
Hey, look,
getting
I get the same way. I get the
maybe
same
I'll
way
try
sometimes.
maybe I'll be like, "Oh, shoot, like, I'll just post this and that will be it." But, like, especially after, like, when I do, uh now since I started doing interviews with, like, all these with different people,
Hmm.
like from the Chicagoland area. So like I just did one the other day with a guy named Connor Onion. He works for the Big Ten Network. He works for Fox Sports. He commentates pretty much all the the big time sports, baseball, football,
Hmm.
basketball. Um, so he was cool. He's from Illinois. He's from like the LaGrange area. So just a lot of local, a lot of the time. So when I'm interviewing people, they're usually local people, local athletes. I'm trying to get more. I'm trying to get more of a variety with who I'm interviewing. So like,
Yeah.
I want to get like athletes, broadcasters, still, coaches. I would love to get any of those guys on here or on
Okay.
my stuff.
And
So
I remember you said you wanted to get people from different areas too, like outside of the Illinois area.
yes, 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 yes. Just
Okay.
to
So let
get
me
their perspective on stuff.
ask you a different question, right? So okay, a person just starting content, because like me, I think I have 178 subscribers. Hey man, run them subscribers up too, man. Shout out to the subscribers. But I think I got 178 on YouTube. So what would you say to somebody who's trying to start making content?
Uh, just this is pretty much what I was told, and I'm just gonna say it to everybody here. Uh, just grab your phone and just press record and just talk about what you want. Really, actually, there's another guy named Connor Burns. He's from Naperville, another Illinois area. He's a big Bears content creator here, and he was actually one of the reasons why I actually wanted to start because of him, because he was doing it for so long, and then now he finally got a huge opportunity with Barstool Chicago, so like Big Cat. I know this is kind of controversial, but like Dave Portnoy and all them.
Hmm.
But that's a big time company for him, and he kind of just said in one of his videos one day, it's like you can literally just start going on your phone and just talk about dinosaurs and just keep going at it. Just talk, 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 and
Yeah.
eventually you'll get somewhere. For him, it was the Bears. The Bears was like his thing. So that's kind of where I got it from. Just record, talk, just talk in front of the camera, talk about what you like, and it should lead you where you want to go. So as long as you keep up with it.
Yeah, and I've been doing. I started doing content. The first game, it was the Giants game. I was
Yeah.
talking it over with a couple of my friends, for real. Natural. What was her name? I think it's Naturally not my cousin. I told her I was like, man, I'm scared to get in front of that camera. I'm scared to do this. I'm scared to do that. She said, man, you can't be scared of that money. She's like, well, you gonna be scared of? No, no, she ain't say that. She said, man, being scared ain't gonna get them bills paid. I was like, dang, she right.
No,
I was like,
don't worry. I get secondhand embarrassment too. Like when I watch my videos, I'm like, oh shoot, like I sound so badass. And then like when other people watch it, I'm like, dude, I'm a like a freaking pussy, dude. Like what
see, in our area, we got this thing. It's called head ass. So it's like, dang, I'm so head ass off this. Like me hearing my voice. That's like kind of annoying, and it's like me saying it one way versus me hearing
yeah.
it is something totally different.
Like when I hear like me speak, I feel like, oh shoot, like this is great. Like I sound,
Yeah,
awesome. Like I sound great. And then like I see like, like I'll tell somebody like, here's some videos, and it's like I'm like cringing at myself. So I'm
hold
like
on, let me
cringing at
see.
myself. But no.
Let me go through some of these comments before we get out of here. Okay, Divine Leo, shout out Divine Leo, W Stream, you already know. Shout out to her. Let me see, Coach Frank. I fuck with the stream heavy. Travis got a new subscriber too. Hey, look, man.
Thank you.
And Travis, man, this can't be the last time you over here on my platform or me and you
Oh no,
collaborating
definitely not.
because hey, look, you see the people, man. They messing
I
with you
know.
for sure. Hey, look, hey, hold on. This is over. Shout out, Travis, for real. This is my first time seeing this stream. Great job, guys. Thank you. Appreciate you, George, man. If you could subscribe to me, subscribe to Travis, we're going to have some more collaborations in the future. Appreciate you being locked in for real because you know your content, man. When I'm slipping on something or I don't know nothing, I'll be like, I already know, man, my man George is in the chat. He out here. He out here got it down packed for me. Okay, Laurel Taylor.
Yes, more
Okay.
content.
Yes, more content. You already know we trying to branch off. Me and my man Travis, we trying to take it up. We trying to work from home. We trying to have this be our main source of income, man, for sure. Let me see. Okay, Key the Goddess. Shout out to Key. Shout out to Key the Goddess. She clocked in. You already know she clocked in. Okay. And oh, this is my cousin right here. This is like one of the main reasons why I started my content because my cousin right here. When she told me being scared ain't gonna get them bills paid, I was
Yeah.
like, man, I'm like this. She be right too. I should listen to her. Forever proud of you. Appreciate you, cuz. Love you, cuz. Okay. George said you going out every Friday. Hey, I'm gonna try. I'll mess around and try it. Hey, look, if I got good people like my guy George in the comments in the stream, I definitely will pick up the live.
That's
But
what's up.
I'm not gonna say every Friday right now. I'm getting the setup. I'm getting my stuff together. So I'm definitely gonna be going live more. But I have different content. I'm putting out content. You can follow me and Travis on Instagram. You on Twitter?
No, I'm not. I
Okay,
have been
he's
thinking
not on
about getting
Twitter.
it though.
Yeah, Twitter it has that side information.
Yeah.
So Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Shout out my guy Travis Takes the Loop. You already know we're gonna be doing some more collaborations in the future. Okay, good advice, Travis.
Thank
Okay.
you.
So we going hold on. I got another comment. Being consistent, the key to streaming. Appreciate you, George. Like, see, I told you I need good people like my guy George around. To keep me consistent, to push me to do
Yeah.
it because obviously you a big content creator. I mean, not content creator. You a big Commanders fan. Commanders communities like this, man. We a tight knit community. You gotta stick together. Say Coach Frank and George need to go live. Oh yeah. I definitely need to get on the live. I definitely need George and Coach Frank on the live. Coach Frank might be
I would
next.
watch
He,
that. I would
he need
watch
to hit my phone for sure. But we gonna do the outro right now. Travis, can you tell everybody where they could follow you?
All right, so you can follow me, Travis Takes the Loop, on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And I'm also on Spotify as well. So you can follow me on Spotify. It's just Travis Takes the Loop. It should be the first one to pop up. If not, it should. So, but but it should. Yeah, Travis Takes the Loop on everything. And go follow me there. If you want to follow like my main stuff, it's Travis Okanowski. I'll
Okay.
probably type that in the chat actually if you guys
Okay.
if you
Yeah.
guys want
Tag
to
it.
follow me
Tag
on
it in
there.
the chat so they can follow you.
Yeah, here, hold
And
on.
I'm doing an interview on Travis's page, so I'm gonna be doing me and him doing a collaboration. He gonna put it out on his. We probably gonna clip it up, put it on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Well, I got Twitter, but Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. We're gonna clip it up and do all of that. But thank you everybody for clocking into the first live. Appreciate everybody in the chat. You already know, man. It's overtime with Otis, man. It's Travis Take the Loop, and we clocking out.